Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the blue Germans, we have Lulian Pasha. Spawn on right side as the red Aztecs, we have Terkkson1. Aztecs is probably the most unique faction civilization in the game. It's also my favorite faction in this game. While the Germans do have access to settler wagon as well. Let's see what he does with the Warrior Monk. I'm a little bit curious how he's going to move around with Warrior Monk. He does go for an early community plaza. He's going for the Warrior Monk on there. I've been thinking about getting the multiplayer myself, and I'll probably be playing Japanese the entire time, so I am a bit curious of how he will play it. Germans right now have not selected a card or deck just yet. His opponent has not selected a deck either. There's a lot of different ways to play the Aztecs. You can focus on any of the War Hut units or the Noble units, or, in my favorite, Skull Knights. He does get a trading post deployed out here, very nice. Now here, of course, you can convert some units. Of course, they have to be human units. They had to nerf that ability for some odd reason from non-definitive edition. You could claim this African vagabond. It would be no longer a vagabond. And now we do have the calendar ceremony. Getting that one extra warrior priest is very handy. You can eventually get out all your warrior priests in the next age. It also does get the high priest, having pronounced that, which improves the war chief hit points and damage. Handy, but it's mostly important for the warrior priests in community plaza weight, making them 10% better. So they should act 2.2 villagers rather than just 2 villagers. Howdy. Welcome to live stream. This is my first time live streaming Age of Empires 3. Just casting replays though. Let's see, what else does he have? Villagers, wood, gold infinite, 3 warrior priests to spike his warrior priest production, puma spears, and slingers. I like the coyote runners myself. Later on does have some more villagers, more coin. He's one for all the infinite coin, and maybe good idea that you can skip this one here and just go for this into this. Because you probably deploy this out once, if any. So just give it 300 gold for one whole slot, to say the least. Of course, you can pull out some more warrior priests. And let's see, great improve your war chief. He's eyeing for heavy war chief stuff. Interesting. Eagle warriors, arrow knights, the improved slinger, the improved eagle runners. And down here, got infinite gold slingers, more slingers. Does go for the slinger damage, knight damage, infinite arrow knights, just 7 skull knights, replacement of skull knights, and the improved skull knights. I love skull knights. There's 4 spectators units here. Without the warrior priest, he can't heal himself up. We'll claim this obelisk for 70 gold, or coin, I should say. The war priest can't fall back there. He's a little bit wounded. Both sides pretty wounded. Looks like he's going to focus down Blue's Explorer. And boy, did that soft focus there for a lot of... it's bright. I just want to leave it. It's very, very bright. His opponent, German. He does have access to settler wagons, improved collection rate, more settler wagons, wood, gold, crossbows, doppel soldiers, cavalry attack, cavalry hit points, gold silversmiths, Irish brigadiers, more wood, more gold, skirmisher, hussar, or uhlans, cavalry combat, Prince Bavarian Chevalier, how do you pronounce that? Which is... can be trained and upgraded. Also ships a number of them. Disables the war wagon, disables the prince, enables the Prince Chevluke or whatever it's called. Yep. Saturated sand. And lushness in water. We can't go for a bit of fishing here. The explorer does go down there. Also can bring out some Jaegers, Bosniaks, Magyar Hussars, heavy cannons, factory, and factory. Yeah, it looks fun. He did not, however, I would like to point out, he did not go for the church improvement. In church improvement, there's an upgrade inside the church to allow you to get, take all the costs and put them down to 0. So he did not go for the church improvement there. The Aztecs, I see also a lot of cavalry combat as well. So if one goes too heavy in cavalry, the Aztecs have pretty easy counters for it. A large number of units are good counters. You got the Puma Spearmen, the Eagle Runners, which he is going to try to guide for, Jaguar Knights, and Skull Knights. So there's some good potential counters to all the cavalry cards, but of course, could just skip those and go for the mercenary build as you mentioned beforehand. Of course, he will get free Ulans on all his cards, which is both good and bad. German cards are much more expensive than EXP.
Auftrag.
Also missing the Merc Camp card that replaces Saloon with the increased build camp building. So yeah, he may be on just for a hybrid, basically like a hybrid of Cavalry Merc, not necessarily going full one or the other camp. Or Merc camp. Yeah, that's a horrible joke.
Bereit.
Doppel soldiers are could be pretty effective versus the Aztecs. They have good AoE damage, they do good damage. They're classified as heavy infantry. Slingers should do bonus damage to them. And large number of the knights aren't actually. You'll have to engage in hand-to-hand combat with the Jaguar warriors, which is probably not very good. Oh, we do hope I just missed this. We got the 2 Ulans probably free from shipment. It does pick up a villager, very nice. He's currently have 5 of the warrior priests out in the field. He's going for the cheaper age up dance. I probably would have gone for myself. Go for the. Oh wait, he has it all mapped out for his dance. He has the 3 here, the 2 here, the 1 here, plus some 1 free one. That's how he's going to get his 10 warrior priests. Not going to spawn them in. He's going to bring shipments in to get them deployed on the field. That's how he's getting his 10 warrior priests. Interesting. Does not get an improvement. Also, I do love this dance, the calendar ceremony. It may not seem like much, able to reduce the cost of aging up, but it's actually very good. If I bring it up here, you can see right now it is -5 resources per second, but it affects both gold and food individually, so it's basically -10 resources per second generally. So in other words, these 5 guys are reducing the cost by basically collecting in 2 resources per second, which is better than regular villagers doing something as well, so that's pretty good. And I was bringing this warrior priest there to get 10 warrior priests. And you can get quite a bit of discount there. I did some testing with it. You can go all the way down to free when it comes to age ups. And if you have all your warrior priests researched, deployed on the field, by the time you age up from 2 to 3, you're almost there to immediately go to the next age. So you may be eyeing for a fast Skull Knight. Right now he has no military force in the field, so this is going to hurt quite a bit right now. He does get out this warrior priest there. All 10 warrior priests now in the field, designed for the militia, the warriors. The explorer is still alive with 14 hit points there. You need to make sure you keep these warrior priests in there. He's starting to bring them in one at a time. This one's about to go down. He does lose one of the warrior priests there. Warriors are starting to fight away, but he's losing a good amount of force here. These Doppelin soldiers are going to be very effective versus the warriors. He escaped out with most of those warrior priests. You may want to get them respond with the dance. And it's not looking good right now. He skimped out on defense. He's currently pulling out more villagers at the moment. He should have pressed his advantage. And not realizing, what is he doing? He has this 9 ward priest here. He's trying to go for another community plaza. I wish that they would keep the fire pit, or at least the Aztecs. Because it's Aztecs. Don't respect the Aztecs. They're a little death cult. Warrior priests trying to heal themselves up. Does get back out here. You may want to go. There's 9 warrior priests there. He could try getting it replaced. He's eyeing for the XP one. The German player, if he would have stick around, he could have gotten much more damage in. He may be a bit curious of wondering what his opponent was doing. Going for the smoking mirror. Okay. You may want to pull off one of the warrior priests and heal up the explorer, because the war chief. Let's see. This one increases speed by 25%. And as well as getting a nice AoE attack. Does take him out. Doesn't have this one here either, which also will improve his hit points and damage. He can be very beastly, that's for sure, but not sure about relying solely on him. He has pulled off a warrior priest there to heal up the war chief. Very nice. As I'm for the warrior dance there to engage the Ulan. They have a hand to... They get bonus save versus siege, okay. But that's about it. He should almost have enough to... minus nearly 1,000. He probably... Yeah, he has enough advanced next age. He has enough discount here. When he's advanced next age, he needs to make sure he has the... Okay, as his phone next age, he's starting to put another warrior priest there. He is going may want to grab 14 of them to get on the enemy plaza there. He's now probably going to be pumping out some skull knights. He still needs some villagers there on the gold and start collecting up the gold to get the improved warrior knight there. You need 15,000 gold for it, but increase the speed of skull knights by a small amount, as well as greatly increasing their damage. Includes a splash spec more primarily. The speed is probably the best part about it, though. 0.25 doesn't seem like much, but it's very important. He's collecting some wood there to get out some more housing. He's only at 50 population housing. He has 7 villagers out in the field. This box here. One has 28, including some settler wagons. So he does have a superior economy, but only by a small amount. Both players in Fortress Age. He's eyeing for some war wagons. Which, if the Skull Knights catch up with them, they're going to get disintegrated. Skull Knights eat through cavalry. A little bit late on steel traps overall, I would say. There's the next age. And there's a Skull Knight dance. He has 2 shipments. He's bringing some more Skull Knights to go along with the Skull Knights. He could go for the gold drop off as well to get enough gold for the next set of Skull Knights. Are war wagons considered siege? I don't think so. Range cavalry they're classified to light cavalry somehow, but they're not classified as siege. The arrow knights will not do bonus damage versus them. His opponent really shouldn't have backed out that moment. He was probably a bit concerned of some sort of ambush. Skull Knights are now being brought in. Something to realize as well, he doesn't have the training school. The training school does improve Skull Knight's producing science. You can get it down from 9.8 down to 9.1. There's probably a bit of oversight on his side. I'd go for the ×8 villagers. That could be handy. All he needs to do is maintain enough food. He does have enough food for villager production. No, he doesn't. Enough villagers there out in the field for housing production. Skull Knights, I don't believe have any maximum limit how you can build, so he can get a massive army of Skull Knights. There's force on pushing forward. The slingers will be useful. You do have a charge attack that has a 4 radius, which is quite large. The warriors could advance forward to draw some fire. They have 1 health, so if he throws a big volley into them, that's great. Like that. That was actually better than he could expect. The Doppel Soldier gains some hits there. Does take out one of the Skull Knights, and not the fastest. Tarn pushes his way forward. He does also have the massive number of slingers now on the field as well. Other force need advancing forward. He needs to get these guys to keep moving forward. Skull Knights starting to connect. They're disintegrating the front line. The Explorer does go down. Skull Knights now trying to hit the War Wagons, not probably microing it, or any of this force. The veteran Ulan's trying to go in for a flank to hit there the Slingers. The Slingers keep pushing forward. Those Skull Knights, they do great damage there. Great damage on the cavalry. Slingers doing some big damage on the War Wagons. Let's take them all down there, as well as those other forces. The Slingers going to push on forward. Ulan's going to be chased away by the Skull Knights. He may want to keep some of these back here just in case. Blue has this trading post to pull out on the field as well. Couple skirmishers here, gains good damage, but the skirmish slingers do bonus damage versus the heavy infantry. Ulan's cannot push forward with those Skull Knights in the region. They probably don't see them though. We got a big gold shipment here, very good. Training posts starting going down. We got a good number of slingers and Skull Knights here. Skull Knights, of course, very slow, so he does run away in time. The Aztec player is at pop cap. So he needs to get out some more housing. Some more houses going on up. He does need to get out 1 house every 2 minutes in order to support the Skull Knight production. Do I have enough gold for the, oh no, he's already spent all of his gold on something. Is that it? Yep, that's the that temple support. You may want to go for the night combat as well. For the hit points, allow them to connect a little bit better. And there we go, getting night combat. There's a small reserve of Skull Knights here to protect the plaza from the flanking Ulans. We got a good number of skirmishers here, very good. You may want to just go for falconets, honestly. Right now, he's eyeing for some more War Wagons. And the War Chief will spot this. He does take quite a bit of damage right there. The War Chief does go down. So we got a warrior over here. More Skull Knights being deployed on the field. Let's get a good volley down the Skull Knights. Some do go down. Does have no shipment available, the German player. Skull Knights trying to make an advance. They do have increased movement speed. It's not that great still. Good micro there, but the Skull Knights are just closing on in. Gains great damage there. When they connect, they annihilate. Plus, he does have the improved EXP ore as well, so he's getting 36 EXP for each of only skirmishers going down. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. How much does the Aztec player have? Enough for a shipment. He does go for the increased damage dance. They're doing 38% increased damage. And he immediately starts producing out some more Skull Knights. He probably queue up some down here to that turning post, but not be aware of it at the moment. 4 wagons do get a volley there. Oh, those Ulans are going to get disintegrated. And this town center is going to get disintegrated. Skull Knights, they don't even have the increased knight damage versus structures card. And they do 118 damage per torch. Skull Knights don't take prisoners on structures. Comparison, these guys do 8. 118, 8. All the skirmishers do die. The Ulans do 27, and also another comparison. Yep, and the Skull Knight's going to disintegrate this town in no time. Also gonna get some more replacement of Skull Knights. They're Skull Knights. I guess he's not familiar with Aztecs. Aztecs are probably the hardest of all the civilizations to play. There's the Falconets. That's something we should have got a long time ago. But now he's going to have to push his cavalry there. They take no prisoners. He should have got those Falconets a long, long time ago. Oh, that's all dead. Let's see, what is he doing at the moment? Oh, he's also now behind for Imperial Age. Give enough time. He does have some more population space, but probably still a good idea to go for more Skull Knights. Time for some Bosniaks. You get a shipment number of Bosniak mercenaries instead of Ulans to get extra Bosniaks. I wonder if that just means for this card rather than all future Ulans. Oh, those are all dead. Oh god. I looked away for a moment and they're all dead. Yeah. 47 charge attack, or 49 charge attack, 33 hand attack.
Bereit.
Their health is also pretty healthy as well right now. At 528. Yeah, I don't think the villagers' 3 attack will be useful versus Skull Knights. They learned how to fly though, for a short amount of time. They do not have the balls next to fly on the field. They do have a nice 47 attack, or 45 attack. But Skull Knights do of course have bonus versus Cav. And Blue just casting GG now. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.